Okay, so here it is, Harley Davidson Street Bob. Gonna give it a go and see how she rides. See how she rides. Yeah, the biggest engine that Harley do, apparently. It's yeah.
Bye. So Jamie is having a going and having a go on the Harley. That's just down the road. Can't keep up with them. Right, there they go. Ride safe, boys. Followed by a bus.
Different type of seating position for sure, and absolutely beautiful to look at. It's an interesting bike. It's 114 cubic inch, which relates to about 1860 cc, I think. I'll double check that, confirm that. So yeah, it's currently the biggest engine that Harley Davidson do, with huge amounts of torque, as you can imagine, on an engine of this size. And got the, I think they call it the ape handlebars, which gives you that really comfortable position. Actually, it's a real sort of laid back kind of ride. Sounds lovely as well, it really does. It's got that real burble. You can see there in front there, Beans is on the BMW R18, and we'll be having a go at that again shortly. Well, not again, sorry. We'll be having a go at that next. It's bad to the bone. Hey. Wow! The torque on it is incredible. Wants to rip your arms off. It's an animal. It's surprisingly comfortable, and sort of distance-wise you could go on it. I don't know, but I think you could do with sort of having maybe if you had the foot pegs a little bit further out there would be nice. But yeah. Mirrors are great visibility out the mirrors. Of course, you've got the American objects in the rear view mirror may appear closer than they really are. Oh. It just wants to go. It just wants to go. Oh, amazing. It's actually making my eyes water. Oh yeah, indicators are slightly different on the Harleys. You're one for the right and obviously one for the left. Oh, tear rolling down my nose. Presumably, I think are they self-cancelling, the indicators? Let's have a look. Yes, they are, yeah. The lights are interesting on the R18. They've got like this, you can see the little red lights around the for the backlights, which are sort of double up as the indicators as well. Oh, hey! So when that gear change goes in, you know it's going in. It's like you're reloading a rifle. Listen, hear that? Drop it down. Clunk. Very well planted. Suspension's quite hard, but comfortable. It's perhaps firm is probably the better expression, but yeah, I think it was a sort of bike if you were busting for a pee, you would need to stop quite quickly because you do feel the bumps and lumps in it. And it's one of those sort of bikes you've got to kind of steer, if that makes sense. You know, when you sort of like coming into a corner like now, you've got to kind of like steer it, you know what I mean, into the, as opposed to leaning it. Nice though, it's nice to ride, as all bikes are, but only my second time ever of riding a Harley. Nice here along the seafront, isn't it? Nice that, look, a few kayakers out there. The torque on this is nuts.
No, it's good,
Isn't it?
Yeah. We'll go back along the beach and we'll go into Pebble Beach and we'll change over there and see what we think of this bastard. It's good though, isn't it?
It is.
It's like your fists in the wind.
Comfortable.
Nice, isn't
What
it?
do they call them? Ape
hangers. Yeah.
Ape hangers. Ape hangers.
Proper ones are up here, mate.
Yeah. What they gorilla hangers?
Bloody good, isn't it?
It's found neutral, nice and easy to find. I love that start of a Harley. It's got that roo, 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 roo. Bit different, using the your left thumb for the indicator. Oh, she's fun. Oh. Hold on. It's like an amusement park ride. Oh. It's like trying to fly a fighter jet. You go over these bumpy roads at any speed and you can't bloody see where you're going. You might be hearing it in my voice how sort of bumpy it actually is. So I think these two bikes are certainly that if you want a bike that people are going to look at, that's what you're going, you know, if that's the sort of thing you want to do, if you want to be looked at and admired, then go for something like this. Whether it could be your everyday rider or not, I'm not so sure, but tell you what, when you come down that road there, you can't see where you're going. It's just it's wild, isn't it?
The road is subsided so bad.
It's making my eyes water.
Harley Davidson. It's fun though, isn't it?
Yeah,
On nice roads, it's lovely.
yeah.
Cruise.
Cruise.
I've had cruise control put in that one, Pete, over there.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Ah.
There's a whole new cluster.
So it's, push it in and that turns it on,
Yeah,
and then resume. Yeah, I see. And then, which one's set then? That one. Oh, resume. Is that set below? Is it set down?
yeah. And then increment up and down.
Yeah, up and down. It's good that they put it on that side.
Pardon?
It's good that they put it on that side.
Yeah,
Because on mine, it's on that side.
yeah. On BMW's is this side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's that much going on the Africa Twin on that side.
Yeah.
That
put it over
it's just got to have some space to put it. I mean, it's fairly easy because you're on your hand on your throttle. You can just touch it. It's proper wind in your hair riding this. Oh, it's a bumpy old road. This is. Oh, flying albatross there. It's only done. So look, 250 miles. Not even running yet. It just wants to go. It really does. It's a really talky bike. I'd imagine that if you were riding it on, perhaps cruising motorway and that, it'd be lovely, very comfortable. And Beans has actually had cruise control fitted to this as well. It's not a standard thing. It's had that fitted as an extra, and they apparently replace this whole unit here. Very simple, as you can see, very simple dash layout. So you've got a fuel gauge there, speed, gear indicator, mileage, and then obviously underneath here you've got your little indicators, neutral lights, oil lights, and so on. I would think you've got your main beam, your lights, flash, horn. Should we see what sort of horn Harley gives us? Oh, it's a beep. It needs a meaty horn. He's a get the fuck out of my way kind of horn. And then I don't know what this one does here. What's that for? That's to toggle through the. So it's got fuel range, time, revs. So it's got a rev counter. There you go, look, we've got a rev counter. That's good. Let's see. Let's flick through. And miles. So we've got miles, trip B. Miles in the tank, fuel to go, 115 miles. Time and revs. Back to miles again. Hazard lights. What else have we got? That's it. So it's very, very simple, straightforward bike. Not sure whether it's a 6-speed box or a 5-speed box. It's very interesting, the gear indicator doesn't come on when you go down the box. It's I'm telling me it's in third there now. Third. And then just fourth, yeah, got that. Fifth. 6. So it's 6-speed. So let's see, 6-speed at 38 miles an hour, and it's doing revs of 100. No, I can't rely on that. That's a reserve. That's time. RPM. Here we go. 38 mile an hour, 6th gear, 1400 revs. So you can see that there. 35 mile an hour in 6th gear, 1300 revs. So it's just ticking over, really. In fact, if I let go of the throttle, mad, it's mad, man. Yeah. There it is. Street Bob. So 114, what's that in CC?
It's an 1868.
1868. Sheesh. What's he? Belt driven.
Crystal.
Belt driven, yeah. There she is. Okay. So now time to go on the BMW R18. Have a ride of this beast of a thing. Zach's having a bit of a wobble.
Quite safe.
Huh?
It's quite safe.
Yeah, is it the same, just one down and up, and yeah?
Yeah, just same as your bike, mate.
Jesus Christ. Weighs a bloody ton. I feel it! Must be mad. Okay. Oh wow, it's a bloody big beast this is. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my days. You can feel it, you're revving it. You can feel it wobbling. Oh, it's very smooth. Holy moly. This isn't a motorbike. This is an aeroplane without a propeller. Jesus. Look at the size of that engine. Is that just the most outrageous thing you've ever seen on a motorbike? So what we're in now, third gear, 30 mile an hour, and it's going. God. It actually does. It actually does vibrate when you accelerate it. Wowzers. Yeah. So as far as comfort's concerned, it's probably similar to the Harley, but maybe a little softer. But yeah, it's and of course you've got this shaft drive going on at the back that you can feel you can feel that whining, and again the same deal, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, and she is literally no throttle. just chugging along. It's not even labouring. So yeah, that's it. I'm not even on the throttle. You can hardly even hear it. Let's drop it down a few. Let's drop down to say third. Holy moly. And it's well balanced. I mean, to be honest, that look forward there, looking through the clock and the I feel a little bit like Steve McQueen. It's simple analog dials, and when you come down the gearbox there, I don't know if you can see that, but it actually twists. Weird. Oh, I'd love to get this on some twisties. Its balance is amazing. When you first get on it, you feel a little bit intimidated. I must be honest. You're looking at it ticking over there, chugging away, and you think, you know, it's not your conventional everyday bike, is it? You know, it's kind of old meets new technology, and you sort of listen to it. It just sounds like a machine. Oh, and you can feel the vibration through you. Low speeds. And just see look when it's sitting still. Can you see? Look, you can see it. Look, moving. It's bizarre. Oh, it feels like it wants to throw you off. You've lit the throttle, and you can feel it moving. What a cruiser, though! What a cruiser! He's a bit of an handful, though. A bit of an handful. You might not be able to hear it on the camera, but it's this sort of tick 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 tick. And I don't want to say like a sewing machine, but it kind of does sound like a sewing machine. Sewing machine with attitude. You can hear that drive, that rear drive shaft whirling away there behind. Sounds gorgeous though, doesn't it? Let's just go down to second. I mean, that's only up to 50. No, sorry, 60. And I felt like I was about to take off. I swear to God, I reckon if you put a propeller on the front of it and a tail wing, you'd probably just feel like you want to take off. It's amazing. Oh wow. I mean, there's no bad bike in the world, is there? You know, all bikes are fantastic, whatever it is, whatever it might be. And it's hard to It's hard to find things wrong in anything you've got these days. This is a bike for a Sunday ride, or you know, absolutely beautiful detail on it. You know, the finish and that is spectacular. This particular bike has been ceramic cleaned as well, which is what we're having done tomorrow on the Harley Davidson and on my Africa Twin. So you can see the detail, you know, in this is beautiful. The shine and that, it just really brings out the lustre in the paintwork, and everything on this is chrome, is all metal. There's no plastic chrome, you know, it's all proper, and yeah, it's a beautiful piece of engineering. Drive shaft, you don't want to get your shoelaces caught in it, put it that way. But I think that is a hark back to the original R18 of its day. You probably know all BMWs are shaft driven, but this one that's sort of all exposed, you can see all the mechanics of it, you know. Are these self-cancelling indicators? No. Northney Marina. Not as agricultural to change gear as the Harley. The Harley has a most definite clunk to it. Still very positive gearbox. It's just an animal.
Do you like it?
It's an animal.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's the size of that kickstand. Yeah, look at it, man. This is what I'm saying about this titanium drive shaft. That's made of titanium, isn't it?
It's zinc plate, nickel plated.
Nickel plated. Sorry, yeah, not titanium. Nickel. You can see it's got like a bronze sort of effect to it. So all of that spins that's in there. So yeah, wow. What a machine! Mad. So there you are, you have it. So BMW R18 and the Harley Davidson Street Bob. Thanks a lot for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers for now.